Hello. I hope y'all looking good, doing good, feeling fantastic. This video is gonna be brief, and thank y'all so much to the ones who have reached out regarding my whereabouts. July 18th, I got out the truck. I'm not going back on the road, and I wrote something in relation to a little bit about explaining why. Some of y'all will understand it, some of y'all will not. But throughout the transition, I was literally gonna up and leave and move to Dallas, Texas. After driving 7 years, I figured and realized like Texas has opportunities North Carolina does not. But due to flight cancellations, people I know personally tell me, yo, I don't think that's a good move. You going there by yourself, yada, yada, yada. And people who I've never even met telling me like over there, because, trying to have things, opportunities lined up before I get there, I don't think this is a good idea. One person in particular, like maybe the last person I spoke to before I just like, okay, I ain't gonna do it. I wanted to move. Maybe I'm not supposed to move. So yeah, now we're just trying to figure out which opportunities we want to take on the East Coast and just allow everything to align accordingly, naturally, without it being forced. So let's get into the video. Let me know what y'all think about what I wrote and stay safe. Although it was my choice, no longer at a disadvantage since trucking is predominantly men. It took a black man to make me feel like I can't trust people. It took a white man who made me feel like he was above the law, which no one truly is, but that's how the system is devised. It took Mr. Wellington, a young mechanic in Pennsylvania who compromised his professionalism when he couldn't handle rejection. Don't you just hate it when equipment you're driving wasn't fixed properly? All I saw that day was red, which would have contributed to violence. So instead, it took trucking to master the art of emotional control or restraint. It took self-awareness to be mindful and considerate of one's feelings. My nonchalant demeanor can be disconcerting to some. Remember, D, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Keep that in mind. People change, you change, I change. That's the only way we evolve through growth. It took leaving this so-called matrix, which seems mentally debilitating, not to become a statistic. In order to achieve this self-fulfilling prophecy, we have to develop new mental tactics or habits before the spiritual, physical, emotional, or financial are elevated. It took ownership within trucking, making me realize the sky is the limit, and we fail when we place limitations on ourselves based off inadequacies of others' projections who do not determine our destiny. Learn yourself, love yourself, keep the faith first. Through life experiences, situations may mimic a rebirth. Do what you love what you do, let it work best for you, and we will see you on the next one. Hopefully it's alive and I can introduce a special guest who is building her brand. Find what works best for you, and I promise you it'll attest to your great rewards. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Kind of did have to hold the phone because I cannot find my camera stand, man. But this may not sum up everything I've experienced throughout trucking, but it's kind of like a general idea. People change, you change, I change by choice. Now, I still recommend trucking to everybody who enjoys driving first. I was offered a dispatch position with my former company, and respectfully I declined. They can't afford me.